Hello Lucy, hello Wyatt. I'm going to show you how I made my walking box. The first thing I did was I cut out something, in this case tennis shoes, they could be anything. I made them out of two pieces of old cardboard that we had, and I needed to put three holes. You notice that I had a bad one here, and I put a boo-boo tape on the back. All those tapes you see on there are mistakes that I made. They're called boo-boo tapes. Okay, and so I made that, and then I held it up against the box at the back and poked a hole in three locations. Then I turned the box around and put the same, without changing the shoes, I poked the three holes so that everything kind of lines up, and you'll see why. The next thing I did was I mounted the motor. The motor goes in the back over here and pushes in and boomo down. Then I took a zip tie, stuck it through there, and poked a hole through there, and there it goes. And the zip tie then, get my hands out of the way, you can see it there, and I zip it, I pull it, bingo, and that holds the motor in place. Okay, there it is, zipped in place. Okay, great. Then I got these little dudes, these little sticks, and I put the blue thing on the end, and I pushed it through one of the holes. Grabbed another stick. Whoops, I pushed it on the wrong side. It doesn't make much difference, but I'll show you why here in a minute. So I stick it through there, and I take one of the blue things here and I put it on there, and I have to make sure that they're the same direction, so that they're pointed in the same direction and not the opposite. Okay, and then I do the same thing with another stick here. Put another blue thing on the stick, poke it through. There we go. Poke it through. Now you can probably guess I put another blue thing on, but I got to make sure I got it in the same direction, so they line up with each other, same direction. We don't put it on. This would be backwards. Oops, that's the wrong direction. So we put it on the same direction. There we go. Now we put one of these things on the motor. Okay, and we turn the motor so it's all lined up like that. We take the shoe in this case. If I can get a hold of it there. There it goes. And then this one too. And then I made you some of these little keepers. And you push them on here so the shoe doesn't fall off. They're in a bag that I put in there for you. Okay, so there it is on that side. Now we got to turn around and do the same thing on the other side, except there's only two on this side. We find the hole, push it on, find the other one. Should fairly closely line up if we did this right. And then we got a couple of those keepers that we keep on there from so that it doesn't pop off. Boomo. Boom. So it's looking pretty good. Now we got the motor in there. Now we have to put the switch in. Here's the switch, and we need to mount that in the back here, and it's got a hole that I made in there, so we'll stick that in there and hold it in place. We'll take a zip tie. In this case I have a broken zip tie, but it'll hold it well enough for me to show you what I did. So there it is. That'll hold it in place. Alright, you can use a real zip tie on that one. And last but not least, we have the battery. Okay, so you can Velcro that in place. And now we have to hook it all together. Well, fortunately, I hooked it up so that it would only go on. So here, this one goes together, only goes one way. They don't fit together otherwise. And so they only go together one way, so you'll find that out. And we push this. Whoa, it's already walking. Whoa, I already had it turned on. Awesome. Okay, so there it is. Whoop. Oh, it fell off here. Let's get that back on there. Let's push that over there. Sometimes these things get kind of bound up. One thing you want to make sure that you do is that you keep these things lined up as closely as possible. Anyway, we'll push that back on there. Push that back on there. Push that back on there. And let's see if it works. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's walking away. Bye. There you go. Enjoy.